let's talk about the importance of having consistency in anything you do, because we all understand that you need to have consistency so that you can become successful, right? You see, if you become consistent, one, you become a master at what you do. Yeah. I mean, mastery is not just about talent, it's also about repetition and showing up daily. Yeah. And I think for those who've built careers, I think they can attest to this, because there is no way you're going to build a skill without showing up daily and always having consistent and in that particular thing you're doing, right? I mean, imagine this. You see people go to school every day for years to just have that career. Yeah. A doctor will study for years, say 10 years even, to just become a neurosurgeon, right? To have that mastery, they have to be consistent in that particular thing they're doing. And sometimes it's not necessarily talent or being smart or anything, it's just about repetition and doing the same thing over and over again. And that's how you become successful. Yeah. Then another thing is consistency builds trust with yourself and also by from other people. People trust you. You see, you're doing this business, you're doing a business of probably providing software solutions, right? And the fact that you're always consistent, always there, building software solutions and providing software solutions, that means that you are going to gain those skills that you need and the experience that you need in order to become good at that particular thing. And you know what that creates? Trust. Yeah. And trust will bring you customers, more and more customers into a business. And that is how you become successful, essentially. Yeah. And then it essentially also beats motivation, because you can only be motivated once, but discipline and always being consistent, that one never really fades. You'll always keep going. The discipline you have will always keep you going. Yeah. You actually need that discipline. And that discipline is what is called consistency, because essentially you cannot always depend on motivation, right? You need to be able to show up every day, regardless of how you feel at that particular day. Whether you're not feeling well to show up, whether you don't feel like doing it, just do it every day. Show up, and you're going to be successful, definitely. Yeah. And then another point is, you see, small points, they always keep compounding every time, right? It's not about doing the big thing at once, but it's about doing the small tasks. They're called baby steps, right? Small tasks towards achieving that big goal. And I think this is something that everyone should literally have, and everyone should literally understand, because over time, compounding brings the difference. You see, a good example is content creation, right? See here, I show up here every day, making sure that I create content every day, right? I know it's not something big right now, but in a year time, when I'll be looking back, I'll have made 365 videos, because I'll be doing it every day. And 365 videos at first seems like something huge, yeah. But if I do it daily and daily and daily and never miss, and then I'll definitely be there, and that's the mentality that I have. You see, consistency also creates habits, and habits creates results. And what you need is results, because you can't be successful without those results. And what will take you there is the consistency, right? Small actions and small choices that you make every day will definitely take you there. Yeah. And then now, you see, if you're consistent, you become more resilient. Yeah. You start seeing problems as part of the process, not reasons to quit, because they say quitters never win. They really never do, right? You can't quit and win. The only way you will win is if you stay there long and long enough, right? when it comes to making and creating content, you create the content even if nobody's watching, right? You always keep creating. That's how it is. Yeah. And then if you're always there, sometimes you find opportunities opening up, and that is another point. Yeah. You find that people are not really lucky. They're just prepared for the luck, for that time when luck happens, you know? I mean, think about it. Let's say today the government, advertises a tender to supply agricultural products, right? And then there is someone who has been there, created a company for doing that particular thing, but has not really gotten any client ever since, right? And then there is one person who has never done anything, he quit and probably did not even create that LLC. And you know what happens? The one person who is prepared, will be given that contract, yeah, that tender to supply, because they are ready and prepared. And when opportunities come, they're the ones who are going to grab it, because that's what it takes. You cannot be given an opportunity if you're not ready. Yeah. So you always have to be there for those opportunities. Yeah. And some another final point is you get to stand out. Yeah. You see, if you have been doing one thing over and over and over again, you get to sharpen those skills. You get to become good at what you're doing. Every day you are very good at what you're doing. And actually, if you ask me, I think that is what is being rewarded. Yeah. Out here, you stand out, you become the best out of the rest. You find that there are a lot of competition. I don't think there is any industry right now that has no competition. But you know who stands out? Those people who are always consistent. Because actually, consistency is the one thing that is going to take you far. Yeah. Ask me. You see, I am a software developer. I personally develop softwares. Okay. And I've been doing this thing for years. I remember I've been uh, developing software for like 4 years non-stop without really getting paid. Yeah. Without getting paid. And finally, in the 6th year, I was able to finance my education and have those skills, and I got a job, and that's how I got rewarded in the end. But you know what? You know what would have happened if I would have quit? There are many occasions where I felt like, throwing the laptop away and just vanishing, but I didn't. Staying there long enough is one thing that kept me going. Resilience is that one thing that kept me going. And I think that's the one thing that will make you stand out. Yeah. And that's the one thing that sharpens your identity. You become that one person that the industry knows that you are good at one thing. Yeah. And you know what? I repeat again, quitters never win. They never do. They never do. Yeah. And that's just a fact. You either just become resilient and consistent, or you quit. What do you think? Do you think consistency is that one thing that you need to be successful? Yeah. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. And of course, if you like the video, leave a like. And of course, support the channel by subscribing. Become a part of the community by also by subscribing. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.